Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today we're going to take a look at Elhalof. And I'm talking about the map, not actual gameplay. My tank is over there. Yeah, was a pretty shitty game. I just need the map, so don't care about the tank. We're actually going to take a look at tactics for this map. I have neglected these episodes for quite a while. Actually, let's not play it. Trying to get the hang out of controls here. So let's take a look. I'm gonna leave the interface on so you can actually see the mini-map and see where we're at and where we're looking. So let's take a look at Elhalof. This map has gone through, I don't know, 4 or 5 pretty radical changes over the years. And I'm just gonna show you the particular spots that people will be at. So first off, artillery on this side is more than likely going to be over here in this little area, sometimes over here, and on occasion you'll find them right here. However, if they are located over here, as soon as the hill over there gets taken, they'll be in direct line of sight, so you don't see them too often over here, but it does happen, so do keep that in mind. So if you're looking for artillery, those are the spots you want to go. And let's actually speed this up a little bit. There we go, that's better. So first off, what should you do, what could you do? If you are in a TD or a sniping medium, they do exist as well, you can set up over here and at this rock over here. Although these are very dangerous spots, if you get spotted, you more than likely will die pretty quickly. If there's artillery in the game, these are not very safe spots. Some more spots over here. It's actually, oh, that's up. These are pretty good spots as well, but you need depression to sit here. Let's take a look here. As you can see, these are actually up from here. As you can see, so you do need depression to actually look over here. But these are pretty good because you do have a way to retreat and pull back. Once you've fired and you're lit, you can get out. So, not bad spots. They're not fantastic though. This map isn't all that medium friendly-ish. We'll get to that. So, let's head over here. Let's speed it up a little bit. So we have a road down here. Another decent spot is this rock, but again, if you're lit, you have nowhere to go. It's not a bad spot to hold up and peek out, shoot, and pull back. It's good cover, not artillery safe. Going down here, we have yet another spot. Problem with this spot is, though, it's pretty far away from the opposite hill there, where most of the people will be. We'll show that in a little bit. And you just cannot really shoot them. So we go across here. If you have a strong enough engine, you can actually get up here, but it needs to be strong enough. Not sure. I don't think a lot of tanks can go up there. I think a lot will have issues, but there might be some light tanks that will actually manage. Some mediums. So what you can do if you're in a medium or a light tank at the beginning of the game, there's 2 sort of spots on this side of the map. You can bum rush it all the way down here, get into this little alcove, and your artillery safe and anybody safe pretty much, and you can peek out here and look at them, and you have a somewhat safe passageway-ish up here, of course with openings, so do keep that in mind. Often you, wrong way, you will find somebody hiding up here behind these things. This is a scouting spot, but we'll get to this. I accidentally hit space again. So let's get back over here. One of my sort of favorite spots is kind of where this 820 is. If I'm in a light tank or a medium, I like to, depending on how much artillery there is, but I like to sort of play with this hill here. Sit on top of this hill, well, not on top of it, but sit here, peek out, try to spot those people over there, and more importantly, work on the people that actually come from across and try to do the same thing as I just showed you over there. They basically come down here and go across. So what I do is, you do need a bit of depression though, but as you can see here, there is a hill and it's a bit of a slope going up here. But yeah, if you can actually sort of halt them, or at least damage them before they get anywhere. So as an enemy, they will more than likely, the fast ones, the scouts and fast mediums, will go down here, go up here, try to shoot people over there from here, and continue up the hill and assault from this side. So that is what I always try to stop, and this is not a bad spot for it. Because of this hill, if you pull back, let me actually get the ground level here. If you pull back through these bushes, they can actually not see you, because there's a hill there. So this is actually fairly safe from them. And it's not very artillery safe though, so do keep that in mind. You'll have to keep moving, but overall I do like this spot and it offers a lot of flexibility. Then I usually tend to, if these are dead, the people over here, the enemies, go across and follow the pattern I just told you about. Go up here, you can possibly get some shots in here if you have anything to shoot at, and otherwise you go up here. Now, a sort of trick that you can do is go up here, take a hard right, and go the long way around, because if they know that you're coming, the first moment you're going to peek out is going to be right here, and they will be pre-aimed on this corner. That's what I do. If I see somebody's coming up there, I will pre-aim this corner. So, go around. It takes a bit more time, yes, but you shouldn't get spotted. You should be able to get all the way around here without getting spotted, all the way around here, and only now you might get spotted from people over there, but maybe not even. And if you don't get spotted, you can make it all the way over here, and you can then spot them, or possibly the artillery, which does reside here from time to time, or here. Artillery doesn't have too many spots. Sometimes they will be in the hills that we just went through. So let's talk about this side now that we're here. These are pretty good rocks, pretty much the same thing as we just discussed over there. They're pretty good rocks, solid cover. You can hide behind them if you have a TD or a sniper medium or something. Again, they're not very artillery safe, but they're good cover. Then we have some openings over here. This one is a nice spot to get a line on people over there, but you are also very exposed. And expect to get shot to crap from here. So do keep that in mind. I often use this spot here. Let me show you from tank level. You do have the same sort of view. I peek out and I pull back. See how quickly you can pull back and have a hill between you and block their view? So I prefer to use that one rather than this one, because if you pull back, you know, I'm not at ground level, but let me pull back like this. It takes you this far before they can't see you. While here, it's literally this, and they can already see you. So, not really a fan of that spot. Then we have another spot over here. This is a sort of peek-a-boom. This is more of a, if there's something over there, like where the steward is right now, like right over there, if there's anybody going around there, then this spot is okay to snipe at them, but yeah, overall not really a fantastic spot. This spot was nerfed. Used to have a line of sight on the hill area there. They've, yeah, what do you want to call it? Heightened it, I guess, sort of broke it off. It's now more of a wall, and you can't even see the hill properly. So, over here, you shouldn't be up here or down here, only if you have to fall back because you're losing. So we'll just skip all that, and we get to the last part of this map. We're gonna skip the middle. Quickly, there's a hill over here, as you can see. You can hide behind that, and there's some gullies or river beddings that you can go through and stay somewhat hidden if you have a low profile tank. So an ELC might be able to hide somewhat through those. So other than that, not very interesting. Now, as for this spot here, we have a couple of openings. Just pull back here so you can actually see this area. If you come from that base, the current red base, then a good spot to go is up here. If you're in a fast medium or a fast heavy, go up here, and if you have depression, you can actually shoot down upon the people that try to get into cover over there. It's a pretty powerful spot if you can control it. You are pretty open for artillery though. Artillery is over there, like where the SU-100Y is, in that direction. So it's reasonably open, but you do have some room to maneuver, and you're still pretty safe from the side. So this is a very powerful spot to own. If you have this spot, it's good. Enemy side here, or the current green side, has pretty much the same thing over here. You have a line of sight on people moving up into cover, and you have a line of sight there. So pretty much, if you can get some fast mediums in here, that's really good. This is where you move up. You'll often see a couple of people stopping right here and trying to shoot. Just go down right across. You do have a bit of an opening there, not much. But I tend to, in my heavies, go over here because you have this nice little rock here that can actually cover your lower plate. As you can see, it's not a whole lot of cover, but it's some. This is about your tank view, so it won't cover everything, but you do have, it's a decent lower hull coverage plate. And you can side scrape here as well. As you can see, that area is where a lot of enemy heavies will sit, right on that hill and on that corner. So you can actually use this for side scraping. Often you'll find some enemy heavies over here as well. And I think that is it for this map. Let me know if you guys enjoy these videos. This video will be used on TechDragon soon. I'm kind of working on something. Hopefully by this weekend I'll have an update out for TechDragon, which will add a lot of new features and a lot of new stuff, hopefully for you guys to enjoy and look around and get informed. We'll do a quick overview of the middle here. As you can see here, there are some ridge lines. If you have a very flat tank, you can sort of hide in here. Much more than an ELC, I doubt you can hide. It's not that deep, but you know, there's some bush cover. So if, that's another thing, if you can get out here with a scout and park your scout right along here, you might actually get some decent spots off. It's some of the people going over there and some of the people in the middle, but it's a very, very risky spot. What you can do if you're a scout, if you want to play aggressive, is get over to this hill, and then you actually have the chance to light up those fast mediums, let's go up, that are going over here. So yeah, it's dangerous though. It's very dangerous going here, and it often will get you killed. It's somewhat artillery safe because artillery usually located over there and there. So if you're on this side of the hill, they will have a lot of trouble unless they're British. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys enjoyed this review of the map of Elhalof. Here we go. And yeah, like I said, soon you will see more about this on TechDragon itself. But for now, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.